Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look here at AVAX, seeing what's going on. We're going to jump into some backend data here and to help understand best practice. While that's loading, I do want to kind of mention here, we have a trading community competition here for Bitunix. So if you're using that, you simply just need to enroll now between now and the 27th of March. Yeah, we just need 30 to get that started here. And of course, kickoff is March 28th through April 11th. Link down below if you want any, want further information on that. Definitely check that out. But again, very, very cool stuff. Bitunix has been awesome to us. They've actually been they added about 30 new trading pairs to the community here in the last 48 hours, so it's awesome. Greatly appreciate that, Bitunix. And quick congrats to our community members here too. Injective, 76% in 5 days, AVAX and 80, 4 days, 82%. So our longs are killing it right now. We had a couple shorts in play too as well for Fetch and Ocean as well, some AI coins, but that's a different story altogether. Don't recommend shorting this market. So are we wanting to short AVAX right now? Well, let's talk about that here in just a minute. Quickly to note, liquidation levels last 12 hours. A lot more shorts than longs, but this is a very standard thing. When the price goes up, shorts tend to get a little ambitious, and they jump in there and get destroyed. So right now, I don't think shorting is the best call just in general. But if we look at the larger time frame here, the last 7 days worth of liquidation data, we can see a heaviest concentration at $45, $46. Okay. So the price doesn't end up pulling back. That would be the area in which we could see some larger liquidity get swept. It really just depends on Bitcoin. Bitcoin drops below 70K, we'll probably see something along those lines. If Bitcoin behaves, I think AVAX is due to continue. However, just to quickly note, we do have potential for the price action to pull back here. We'll discuss that here in a minute because we are on our ABC pattern on our way down on smaller time frames. Either way you look at it, the daily time frame, let's go ahead and verify a couple of things. First of all, simple moving averages. What are we looking at here? We're above all four. Okay, awesome stuff. There's no reason to get concerned that the price is going to pull back dramatically. Last 2 days has been pretty monstrous. Today makes sense that we're seeing some red. It's that natural correction when coins are overextended like it is. We also saw a bit of a pullback the last couple of days too, and AVAX has done very strong. Or gone strong, continued very, very well. So I would say at this point here, based on volume, if we kind of look at this here in the daily, we can see a tremendous amount of volume at lower price points. Okay, so it doesn't imply that the price isn't going to pull back. It just implies that it does pull back. We'll see these key levels potentially either retested and or holding as support. So again, $40 even is a nice round number there for one of our key level supports. Secondary to that would be 36 even. And then of course, tertiary is 21. I think we're a long ways from that. But generally speaking, the last couple of weeks we can see here, or actually no, this last couple of months rather, since December, 35.5 upwards of $40 as the rough estimate of heavy solid support. Taking a look at the moving averages here, or just say the stochastic RSI swinging up still, money flow index high, RSI over 70. No reason to consider selling this coin. Same thing here with the MACD. Strong convergence, definitely looking very good. So overall, this coin looks fantastic on the daily. Now again, is a coin that looks good on the daily worth investing in? Generally speaking, most coins are at a similar scenario. In other words, their overall moving averages are looking pretty good. It doesn't mean the price can't pull back. So don't get into your head that we're just like totally fine because those things are present. It just implies that the price pulling back is less likely to happen, and it's more likely to sustain its current price. That's really what it boils down to. And if that is the case, we're looking at the 4-hour time frame. We can see we're confirming above all moving averages. We again have that heavy volume profile at round number $43. Again, I'm rounding up a little bit, but that's right there at that most recent 0.618 fib level. 0.618 is the strongest support level you could ask for. So if the price doesn't pull back, I would be very happy to go hard and long at the $43 mark. Okay? That's basically what we did here to get our profits, our 80% profits, because we got in right here. People were stressed out right here, and the price took off. Okay, you got to trust the TA, folks. There's a reason why we're 95% this month so far and 100% last month for accuracy in our signals. It doesn't always hit its target right away, but oftentimes it will. You just got to trust the market. Again, a lot of this hinges on Bitcoin not being super crazy and us using low leverage, low position size, because we're surviving these ebbs and flows when most other traders are getting demolished because they're using too high leverage. So please stop using high leverage, folks. If I could start a campaign, if I run for president, that would be my campaign. Low leverage, or no leverage for that matter. But I know that's a touchy subject for some people. So 4-hour time frame. Last but not least, let's quickly verify. Stochastic RSI is swinging down. Money flow index is still high, even though it's tapering off, and RSI is back under 70. So these are all good signs. They're not fantastic. It does imply that we have somewhat of a resistance here at 70 for the RSI, kind of implying that 57 could be our initial top. Okay. Kind of using round numbers here, but MACD is starting to diverge, so for the most part, we're seeing that shift of momentum here in the 4-hour time frame occur. It doesn't necessarily mean the price is going to drop. It just implies we want to be mindful and pay attention. Okay. Again, we still have mostly bullish indications here, so the 4 hours is looking fairly strong. The hourly is probably going to reflect that similar as well. Let's see what the cloud tells us here. This is a consideration here where not a lot of coins are actually showing this here. In other words, AVAX jumped up so hard so fast in the last couple of days, contrary to most other coins, that is probably due for a correction. What I mean by that is we have the conversion line now below the baseline, which is this guy here, the blue below the red. We have the lagging span, which is no longer free and clear. It's intersecting with the price action. This is a common trend that you see when the price starts to diverge. In other words, we can kind of anticipate the price pulling back here based on the simple fact that that window of opportunity is closing. Now, does the price pull back dramatically when this happens? No, we still have a support level here of the cloud averaging itself out on the upper lead at about $53. So as we saw yesterday for Solana, for example, people were like, should I short Solana? I said, no, don't. We have a confirmation sign underneath the cloud for a short, but that never happened, right? So in other words, when the price is above the cloud, the price will continue higher. This is exactly what Solana did yesterday, and it could be what AVAX does today. So with me saying what I just said, I'm not saying to open a short. What I would prefer you to do is consider opening a long at lower price point, or consider taking some profits on your already profitable trade. If you're holding a position open still with AVAX, and you're trying to be that guy that posts on social media how freaking awesome you are because you have a 50x leverage trade that hit 10,000%, nobody cares about that. Well, okay, sorry. People probably do care, and they're probably the gambling type. But I can assure you that that means nothing at the end of the day if you're destroying your portfolio trying to find the best entry over and over and over again. Okay? Again, slow, consistent gains is all about what it should be. And again, I come from traditional markets, so I can see why people are kind of balk at that sometimes. I know those are touchy subjects for people. What do you mean you don't want me to make more profit? Well, I don't want you to lose money is the problem. Most people lose a lot more than they should. Anyways, don't leave money on the table here. So that's basically what this is telling us here. This is telling us the price doesn't pull back doesn't continue any higher. You should secure some profits. Again, I don't think we're going to see a significant drop. If it were to, most recent high at $50 is a round number. Again, psychological support level at 50. We also have support here secondary at 0.236 at $52. So easy numbers to remember, folks, 50 and 52. Those are two areas of dollar cost average opportunity, and or just areas in which you might want to consider either adding to your position or maybe a second long. But once more, wait on the long because we don't have confirmation that this downtrend is confirmed, nor do we have confirmation that it's over either, right? We're just kind of getting this premature, this early access letting us know that, hey, we're getting really close to a plateau. It would make sense for the price to pull back than it would to go up right here, okay? So that's the advice there, folks. That's the general consensus. Don't shoot the messenger. Please like, subscribe, and follow if you haven't already. Comment below. Once more, make sure you register for this trading competition. If you've already used my link to register, you're good, but you do have to still hit login now and enroll, okay? And all we need is about 21 more members to go ahead and get this kicked off here for us, just so we can have that opportunity between March 28th and April 11th. $10,000 prize pool split amongst 30 people. That's a pretty good little deal, folks. Check it out. Link down below. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks again so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.